Okay, everybody, welcome back to Jimbabwe Plays Slay the Spire, the one last ride playthrough. We're rolling. We're doing great. Slay the Spire is booted. The soda is ready. Got nowhere else to be but right here. Play and slay the Spire. So what's the big news? This would have happened a little before this probably comes out. But the big news. Slay the Spire 2, I guess you can say beta. The early access is what they're calling it. We get a free remove or lose all gold for 2 remove. I'll do 2 removes. But yeah, the early access, they have announced that it will be slightly delayed. We're looking at March 2026. And I believe them. I think, should have looked at who we're fighting. I'll make a habit of that. We got the slime. We've gotten the slime boss on the silent way more than we've gotten on any other, gotten him on any other character. The tiny hat. Intimidating for the silent. But, yeah, early access delayed a little bit. Looks like that's going to come in early 2026. And honestly, maybe some good news for me. I don't think that if it had come out in late 2025, not sure we finished the one last ride playthrough by then. We're probably a little behind pace, but by March of next year, that seems pretty achievable at the pace I'm going right now. So overall, I think we all wanted to play it as early as possible, but let's let them get it right. Let's slay the Spire cook. They know what they're doing. I'm still very excited. Yeah, let's take a sneaky strike. So we're up to Ascension 4 on the silent. So we can actually survivor, discard, sneaky strike. Very nice. So far, no major troubles. I do keep track of the win-loss. And so far, I don't have it up right in front of me. I think I was something like 18-4. I know we're on episode 22. I think it's 22 now. But I did play one episode or so with more than one run. So pretty good start. The game will get harder. And that's fine. But overall, I think even with the Ascensions increasing, we've been trending the right direction. I think that overall, the choices are getting better. The fights are getting more consistent. I'm kind of thinking this elite and then a couple campfires looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go that way. So let's keep it up. Let's keep the streak going. I'll take this guy down and break the block. So we took out 2 cards from the deck, and you'll notice on the silent, when I get that double remove, I take out defends most of the time. We're kind of leaning into a discard synergy here. I think Eviscerate can work either way. Let's see. Cannot finish him there. Let's hit him and move on. Try to take as little damage as possible. I do think that Eviscerate also good against the slime boss. Backstab pretty good. 11 damage first turn. Masterful stab, 12 damage, doesn't exhaust. I think I'm willing to give backstab a try. 7. So we can actually go like this if we want. It does mean a turn of vulnerability. I'm going to crack the soda here. Let's see if we can get that class. I've got a Diet Coke in front of me. Can I get it into the mic? Maybe not quite the sound quality you hear at the RPX or AMC Gold Club. What is it? It's not AMC Gold Club. What are they called over there? Premium member, whatever their thing is. It's not that sound quality, but you get a little something into the mic. It is refreshing. I'm not going to lie to you. We went on a little bit of a drought in the soda department this week. Not on purpose, just happened to not get to the store, so probably my first soda in 10 days, something like that. We made the dreaded Saturday Costco run. I think acrobatics. We got a little more discard. I know. I think even just like an episode or two ago, I said I never do that, and like, it did go against our usual rules. Oh yeah, we can definitely break them this turn. And honestly, it was crowded, but it wasn't as bad as I kind of thought it might be. We got through it. My wife says our daughter is my daughter because she wanted to go home pretty much. She asked about it constantly. Always looking out for her dad. Get me home as soon as possible. Let's see. Can get a free sneaky here, which is good. I'll put up a little block. I think with Eviscerate in the mix, we can afford to take a little bit of damage. And we should be getting through the Lagavulin. Not bad. Frozen Egg is good. Powers will become upgraded. Happy with that. Infinite Blades. Innate. Actually not one of my favorite powers. I think more discard good. Eventually we're going to need a way to block. But not yet. I think Dagger Throw is good enough. And I will go ahead and Smith. I want to make Eviscerate hit as hard as we can. That is kind of our big attack right now. Well, let's see how we do against the Acid Slime Large. We would split on 34. So we can hit him again. That was actually probably about as good as we could have hoped. It's sneaky. The weakness kind of hurt a little there. Let's keep... Let's see. This guy does... This does 18... We're getting some nice... The thin deck combined with the discard working for us so far. Another Eviscerate, another Dagger Throw. I think it's going to be a little tough for us to play two Eviscerates right now. I think I'm willing to take another Dagger Throw. Let's increase our chances of discard. Fossilized Helix, protecting us on our first hit. Very good. I think Sneaky Strike upgraded good. Neutralize also is kind of an indirect block. I'll do Sneaky Strike first, but Neutralize was on my radar there. It's a good one. Oh, we got another relic, the Duvu Doll. Each curse in our deck start with strength. No curses right now. 42 HP. I'll take another Elite on. We do block here. Okay, debating. We would not be able to play Sneaky Strike. However, we also won't be able to do it next turn. I will risk it. That was probably the best we could have hoped for there. Now we have a chance at drawing more discard next turn. We don't get it. It's okay. In fact, it might be more than okay. We're going to finish this guy, maybe no damage. Nice. Get through the Gremlin Knob with no damage as the silent. That is a good sign. Yeah, Horned Cleat, very good. Fairy in a Bottle. Let's see. Are we thinking about a dodge and roll? We have no way to put dexterity on this yet. I think it's good enough. Need a little bit of block. We don't have great AoE here. However, we do have a free backstab. It's acrobatics, okay. I'll Dagger Throw this guy. We cannot play Sneaky Strike, unfortunately. I will survive. I will survive. That's no damage this turn, so you know, things could be worse. See how we want to do this here. I'll smack the shield one. I'll take out this sneaky gremlin. We have plenty of block thanks to Horn Cleat. Things are clicking here. This isn't so bad at all. Just get a little discard synergy going. Yeah, let's take out this one and let's play Eviscerate. Can't finish him off. Maybe might have played that a little bit suboptimally. Piercing Wail, very good. Calculated Gamble pops with this deck. It pops. It pops. Let's see. One more fight. We got quite a few AoE fights here. Let's think. I feel like we can probably take this guy out if we want. Yeah, definitely. Pretty good. Good start. Horn Cleat protecting us again. We have some nice defense. I'm actually kind of wondering if taking dodge and roll maybe wasn't a great match for what we have going here. Phantasmal, I think, increases our damage even further. We can play it for free or we can keep Calculated Gamble. Both are really good. I'll keep Calculated Gamble. We count on that discard. All right, let's test if I'm right. I think... I'm thinking this is looking pretty good. Let's hit this guy a couple times. Calculated Gamble. You get the Eviscerate. We'll play the Phantasmal. Good start. Good start. Double damage here. I think that's hard enough that it's worth splitting him. 18. I am going to play the Phantasmal. We're going to take a hit here either way, so we might as well smack him. Alright, let's think. 8 cards in the mix. I think you hit this guy. We can discard a Slimed. You Calculated Gamble. You get the Eviscerate. That is a very good start. Record time. That might be our fastest Act 1 yet. Storm of Steel is a discard. Alchemize. Potions are great. I think Adrenaline. I just love Adrenaline. Man, just, yeah, pumps, man. It's so good. All right, let's see. Ring of the Serpent, Fusion Hammer, Philosopher's Stone. I think we have enough defense that Philosopher's Stone is totally takeable here. And I do think the energy is good for us, because we have been caught a couple times where we can't play Sneaky Strike in particular. The Collector. Wow. That's interesting. We got a Burning Elite blocking the only exit in the middle path. So that's a forced elite there, but I do think we would go this way anyway. That's a lot of elites. Let's go question marks and start fighting elites. If we have to dodge this one, we'll dodge this one. Yeah, we could dodge all elites at that point. Let's try that. Okay, this is actually horrible. Let's see. Let's just start hitting some people. That seems like step 1. Okay, we can draw. I'll get rid of a I'll get rid of a defend. Let's pull an acrobatics. I'll get rid of another defend. I will play Survivor because it will make Eviscerate free. I actually do want to keep one strike to hit the bird that's one away. I will discard this one. I will hit the middle guy. Knock him down. This guy, we knock him down. We can full block. I'll tell you what, though. Essence of Steel is not that useful, and this seems like a great turn to get value. Throw the Phantasmal out there and then start hitting these guys harder. We can get through the birds with a Philosopher's Stone boost, you know, without major problems. That's a good sign. And yeah, this is not looking so bad. I will, I'll weaken this guy. I'll hit him again. And I think we're good here. We're looking okay. Maybe it's Ascension 4, but, you know, you gotta take your wins where you can get them. No damage at the cost of 1 potion. Cloak and Dagger is kind of interesting. We're a little low on block. It gives us some shivs. There's no discard there. But it does give us more cards to discard. I'm going to give that a try. Pre-upgraded, I think we can find some ways to make that useful. Wow, we came up with no discard that turn. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. 6 blocks so far. Alright, we full block. Didn't play our big attacks, which is a little disappointing. Could have thrown the potion at it. I'm not feeling too bad about that, though. Alright, we have enough block. Let's just start throwing things at this guy. I'll try to get a new card. Yeah, break down this plated armor. Acrobatics. I think this is probably good. I'll tell you what. I will try the strategy I just said. And then what if... I can always throw the block potion at this. Sneaky good. Eviscerate good. Strike good. Strike good. The cunning potion. Shiv plus. Am I willing to ditch these for some shivs? I honestly think no. I think I'd rather have the block on demand and strengthen one fight with Eviscerate pretty strong. I think a second Eviscerate does work for us now. I think that's good. We get the Wheel of Change. I feel, my gut says it's the gambler's fallacy, but we're due for a bad spin. I guess I was right. We had gotten some good stuff in a row, a bunch of times in a row. Only 6 HP. Not so bad. All right, let's see. We can go fight, event, maybe as an elite after that. Maybe that's what we're thinking here. That's 25 damage. Don't love that. Okay. We're down to 21 damage. This is 12 block. Let's throw Phantasmal at it. I think spending a potion, let's spend it. Seems like as good a time as any. And let's try to make Eviscerate cheap. Yeah, I think this turn kind of plays itself. Not bad. So guys, my local Comic-Con, like in the major city near me, they're announcing their early bird tickets. Still kind of the fall here. This is usually... They move it around a little bit, but I think a second acrobatics is fine. But usually it's in like the first 6 months of the year. So they've announced that the early bird tickets are available. And I'm excited. I'm going to definitely go again. I've always had a good time. I always enjoy like not only like hitting some of the like unique vendors that kind of show up there. Like you get some people that are kind of doing their own thing. Like you can't find it in a store. Like that's fun to me. And then meeting. I'm big on meeting like B or C list. I'm not even gonna say celebrities, like people in the gaming culture. I guess like voice actors are fun to me. I think that's cool. Maybe like some like really minor like actors and actresses I think is always fun. We're gonna take a hit here. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. But gosh, who are some of my favorites I've seen over the years? I've seen quite a few good ones. Charles Martinet, the voice of like Mario and like many of the other characters in some of the original games. He was a super nice guy. Let's see, what do we got in here? A Phantasmal? Sure, I'll get the Phantasmal. That works too. Yeah, he was a nice guy. I'm trying to think of some of the. He signed my like old N64 and like a couple of Mario games. I think he signed like Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door is one of my all-time favorites. Um, he signed like I think Mario Party 4 was maybe one of the other ones. He does like all the characters in there, so that was pretty fun. Let's see. My all-time favorite is definitely Nolan North. For those of you who don't know, Nolan North is the motion capture and the voice of Nathan Drake in Uncharted, the Uncharted series, all those games. And yeah, he was a super cool guy. Like, he signed... What I got in here? I'm just kind of glancing around the room. I've got a framed picture of Nathan Drake Uncharted 4 on the wall. He signed... Oh, yeah, he signed my PS4. I've got it in, like, a cool, like, case back here. Let me look. Some, like, carpenter made me, like, a case to display the PS4 and the controller with the Uncharted stuff on it. He signed it. Troy Baker signed it, who's Joel in The Last of Us, and then Sam in Uncharted, and several other characters in other games. But, yeah, that's actually probably my favorite piece. Not sure other, like, people would think it's, like, valuable or anything, but I think it's a fun, like, display piece for sure. But yeah, all kinds of like those. I feel like when you meet like a B or like somebody who's not like an absolute mega superstar, like you get some of those like the headliners at these like Comic-Con show and like their lines are like a mile long and like you're waiting for hours and hours and hours. That's I would have to really love somebody to like to wait in a line like I've seen for some of those folks. But yeah, it's amazing to me like somebody like Nolan North who's in like one of my just all-time favorite games. Probably my number one all-time favorite game. Just, hardly a line. Like half the time, like you just walk up to the desk and they're, have a real conversation with you. And, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Let's see. I don't think we need any of this. Riddle with Hole is kind of interesting. Now we have Guria. I'm actually with Fairy in the Bottle going to lift here. I think the lift goes well with some of our cards. The Book of Stabbing. That's acrobatics. We can ditch a strike and then Survivor, and I'll ditch another strike to get Eviscerate cheap. Carry over a little block here, and we're looking good. But yeah, support your local Comic-Cons, guys. I mean, like, even if they're not the biggest in the world, I really do think, it's a good time. It's a great, like, fun way to kind of spend a weekend. Or, like, for me, I think one day is, like, the right amount for me. But, yeah, we can full block here. I know, like, they do advertise, like, oh, we have hotel bookings, like, come for, like, the 4 days. Like, I might get a little much. One of my favorite parts of going to Comic-Con, though, and usually, like, me and some of my siblings, maybe a couple of friends go, and they, like, the train ride into the city, you get some of the most interesting characters, like, riding the train that any other day would be getting the strangest looks. Like, the amount of, like, different, like, cosplay outfits you see, and, like, you see Link like waiting for the train, like that to me is entertaining. I like seeing some good characters. I want to tell you something else. I don't even think people would disagree with me, but there are some horn dogs out there at Comic-Con weekend. Some crazy costumes. That's not a complaint, just an observation. Make of that what you will. The Preserved Insect, pretty good. I'm going to lift again. Smith also good for us, because I think one of our... let's see. Yeah, this Eviscerate is not upgraded. We're probably also looking to remove. So this shop... I'm honestly thinking this Burning Elite is not out of the question now that we have Preserved Insect, too. Alright, so we can just clear this guy. We can't one-shot that guy. Well, yeah, we can. This guy hitting us on turn 1. Has that always been a thing? Elites are deadlier? I mean, I guess it could have been a thing last time. I don't remember that. I guess I'll ditch a strike. What if I Phantasmal and Calculated Gamble into no Eviscerate? We actually do manage to full block here. We're coming in with Phantasmal. Okay. So we can hit this guy extremely hard. The shovel, we have lots of options. There's options, guys. Anybody remember that? Gosh, are they called relics in Binding of Isaac? Is that a thing? There's options is definitely one of them. I think it's called relics in there. Gosh, 2 campfires, or do we go for an event? I think a removal is pretty helpful for us here. We're getting into that. I think 2 campfires with our multiple... Oh, and we get another relic. Jeez. And it's Mummified Hand. Do we have any powers? No. We have no powers. So, maybe a power would hit the spot. Let's lift. Alright, Guria, we paid the price, but our attacks are strong. The discard deck with the silent just can be good. It's pretty strong. We don't need to block. Doesn't matter at all. We can honestly just go again. Discard another defend. Sure, I will get rid of... I'll tell you what we could do here. Your Phantasmal. Let's just start hitting this guy. Do I want the other Eviscerate next turn, or should I try to draw it now? I don't... Oh, I do get it. Okay. Let's hit this guy. We didn't clear anyone there, but we put them all on a timer. 24. Let's take him out. Lots of ways to win here. Lots of ways to win. Get a poison potion. I haven't really been spending the potions. Might be a good idea to start looking at that. I think we're good on those. I'm honestly feeling like we got the fairy in a bottle. I mean, let's use it. So, a ninja scroll. We get some shivs on turn 1. We are going to have a very full hand on turn 1. Hey, not complaining. That is 10 cards. If we get a ninja, like, relic, we'd be cooking. With the backstab, too. That's pretty good on turn 1. We got Phantasmal coming in. I don't even think we need this. Like, we're about to clean these guys out. I don't want to get rid of our Eviscerates. And as a matter of fact, you have me wondering, like, so we do 60 and then 70 to 100. I mean, that is pretty good. We can full block. What if I also spend a potion? I don't even think we need to. Yeah, I mean, that seems fine. I think this guy is in trouble. Alright, he gets the block. We gotta find a way to do 56. I think we get there. I think we get there. I'm not even gonna do the math. I should have done the math. Well, don't stay in school, kids. Not doing the math always pays off. Pays off 100% of the time. Alchemize is great. After Image seems like it works with what we're doing here. We also play it essentially for free with Mummified, and it's upgraded. Now, the upgrade makes it innate. We have some hand clog going here. Cursed Key. I'm going to level with you. I don't see us resting. That's risky, I know. And we do have the fairy in a bottle. I keep pointing that one out. It's our insurance policy. Yeah, I think 3 shops on the way to this guy. We can start removing some cards we don't want. We get Eviscerate for free. Yeah. Let's just start playing everything we got. Okay, this run seems like it's got something going for it. Tactician kind of hits a little hard. I think that's going to be good. Power Potion over Gamblers. Brew. Yeah, sure. Got Mummified Hand. Could get us out of a jam. I'm not even going to look. I'm going to remove first. I do not want a basic strike. Alright. All of these are good. I don't know that any of these are great. We have 600 gold, though. I mean, I think a Mercury Hourglass is kind of interesting. It's not a huge... It's not moving the needle that much. I'm kind of inclined... We got 2 more shops coming here. Let's hold. I don't think we're in, like, an emergency situation or anything like that. Free defend. Kind of thinking, like, maybe you don't even play it. You might want to discard it. We can discard everything here. Let's hit this guy first. Let's do that. Yeah, the discard plays, man. This is working. Played plenty of cards to block. We got, yeah, we are marching up the spire. They're on notice. Jeez. Another Eviscerate. I honestly think, like, we kind of have what we need. It's interesting, but I think we're good. 2 Normality. We have lots of discard. This might be an insane decision. We also do get the Duvu doll and the Darkstone Parry have to pop. How do we have 2 curses? It's 2 Normalities. You're an idiot. What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, I mean, thanks, Falling Event. I think we do want to upgrade the other Eviscerate. That seems like an easy value add. And then I'll dig at any other campsites we get. We got to try to discard those Normalities. These small Nemesis. Look how tiny he is, guys. He's adorable. All right, we gotta discard Normality, which is good. Hit this guy. Hit him. Here's the plan, guys. We're gonna hit him, hit him, hit him. Then we'll hit him, and then after that we'll hit him. Wow. Have I been sleeping on this island? This guy's doing him... Well, no, he's doing 0 damage. I mean, let's just play Phantasmal. I guess I want to, like, maybe hit him a little. Drop Tactician. Let's, like, try to draw some cards. I could draw another card. What we got in here? Normality's coming, but we have lots of discard. I think we just hit him. So Phantasmal Killer did not exactly pan out there. Dagger Throw. Oh, wait. We have double damage now. It panned out perfectly. Ginger, we can't beat him weak. We have 1,700 gold. We don't need any more cards. We need removals and we need more stuff. This might be the most gold I've ever had. Can you clear 2,000? Is that a thing? Oh my god. 2018, guys, a little more. We're in the future. The future. Please, membership card. Is membership card refresh the shop? Is that even a thing? Oh, Momori. Man, couldn't dodge the curses, though. 2043. Alright, I mean, step 1. Remove Normality. Step 2. Duplicate Adrenaline. Step 3. Buy the Anchor. Step 4. Yeah, buy War Paint. Why not? We have 1,500 gold still. We're stocked on potions. I think this run is going the distance. I cannot imagine how this goes south. All right. I guess we take the gold to this shop. Yeah, you can take my max HP. Let's fight the Reptomancer. I'm looking around at my wall here. I have a this is not from a Comic Con, but I was sitting in, like, I think it was technically the second row of a Brad Paisley concert. And, you know, he throws some stuff into the crowd, and I caught, like, several of his guitar picks, and I also got to take home his, like, he actually tapes his set list to the stage. So I got that framed, and that's sitting over on the wall over there. Oh, yeah, this was more recent. I met the voice actress. Believe it or not, it is an actress, for those of you who don't know, for Ash Ketchum, the original Pokemon series. She wrote a nice little note on a picture of Ash, and that's up on the wall, too. Got Brock over there. Let's see. Who else is on this wall? Got Giancarlo Esposito. He's up on there. He's Gideon from Mandalorian. Got Yugi up there from Yu-Gi-Oh! I won. This is going to sound bizarre. My local high school did like a silent auction, and one of the items was like an autographed. There's 6 James Bonds on there. I think we're technically might be I'm blanking on if like at the time of this one is there a 7th. It's good. No, I think there's 6. I'm trying to remember if there's maybe somebody who played him in like a very small role, but not like the movie. But yeah, there's 6 James Bond. Sean Connery's in there. You know, all the Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, Roger Moore, George Lazenby, and Timothy Dalton. Not in that order. But I guess they did like a 50 years of Bond celebration. They all took like a picture together. They're all signed on there. So that's kind of cool. That's one of the bigger posters. It takes up a lot of space. Then, of course, all my Pokemon cards over there. Bottled Lightning, pretty good. Adrenaline, kind of interesting. I don't even think we need the draw. I mean, I think this one's over, guy. I don't think we're losing this. I could blow it. It could happen. But let's just start. I'm not even really thinking. I feel like we're winning by so much. It like doesn't even matter. Like. And they all attacked me this turn? That's kind of harsh. Wow. I mean, I'm not going to take more powers. Let's remove normality. Okay, we've got 1,400 gold. Accuracy, meh. I mean, I'll take the health, sure. Mayhem's kind of funny. I don't know if that's... that seems like the kind of way like you take this and everything gets ruined. So let's not do that. I mean, I might as well buy Aura and just see what we get. Nah. 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 Yeah, I think all of these are like are no good. I mean, yeah, buy the pillow just to have it, just because it's a nice to have. I mean, bandage have to even. I gotta tell you, let's take 872 gold across the finish line. How about that? And sure, I'll dig. Give me a Ninja Relic. Oh, no Ninja Relic. This run, as if it wasn't good enough, would have popped with a Ninja Relic. I'm going to play, I mean, After Image is a power, but, you know, I think we outscale this guy so quickly that just doesn't matter. You know what, I might as well throw the Strength Potion at it. Really no reason not to. We'd probably want to kill the cultist as quickly as possible. I'll hit this guy. I'll weaken the main guy. Hit me with a... I don't even think we need to defend. I still don't think we need to defend. Sure, I'll hit you. Okay, we've cleared out the riffraff. We've got the awakened one up here, but the block we need. We also have fossilized helix. We're cooking. We're crushing it. Give me the energy for sure. Honestly, this is a calculated gamble. We get an we get both eviscerates. Wow. Guys, I'm gonna say it, and I'm sorry if there's any kids watching this in the future, but this is an ass whooping. This is the Slay the Spire ass whooping of the century. Yeah, now we can play this power potion, by the way. Yeah, give me Envenom, sure. That's fine. They're gonna hit us here. It doesn't matter. We're actually gonna take no damage. We lose Fossilized Helix. We can neutralize this guy. I don't even want dodge and roll. Forget dodge and roll. I'll ditch, yeah, give me Tactician. Yeah, Dagger Throw is fine. Look, I'm honestly kind of willing to take a hit here. Do as much damage as we can. And we only take 5. Like, it's not a perfect. It would have been nice to have a perfect, but who keeps track of their score? Let's be honest. Like, nobody's... I don't think anyone's tracking the Slay the Spire leaderboards at this point. Yeah, forget the defend. I don't even want it. Let's see. I'm going to calculate a gamble. Yeah, that's why you do that. We'll Cloak and Daggers for some block. Hit him, hit him, hit him. We cannot play Sneaky Strike. Yeah, that's what you're hoping to draw. And we absolutely roll the Awakened one. I think this run, I know it's only Ascension 4, but had we gone for the keys, I think we had a shot at the heart this time. We did have After Image, which kind of helps against the heart. We had some ways to get blocked. Maybe we were a little light on the block, but yeah, that one just scaled the way it needed to. 1,240. Some of that's just playing a higher Ascension, but pretty good. Can we get an unlock? I know there's a bunch of relics we haven't seen yet, so I'm excited to see some of those get unlocked. We were only 2 away, so let's see. The Courier, that's what restores the shop, or refreshes the shop. I love the Courier. The shopkeeper and his little mouse. Art of War and Pandora's Box. This is a boss relic yet. Oh, I didn't know we could hover over these. Yeah, here we go. No attacks, energy, restock, and transform all strikes and defends. 3 pretty good relics there. Didn't end up using Omamori that time. We did it. Hey, guys, don't worry about Slay the Spire 2 being pushed out. The early access guys, let them get it right. It's all good. And honestly, I feel like the community has reacted pretty positively to that. I think everybody just wants to play another great game. And until then, let's play Slay the Spire one more time. One last ride, guys. One last ride. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe button and come back next time. But until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.